Boeing admits for the first time that a faulty sensor may be to blame for 2 deadly crashes of its new 737 MAX 8 jets. 346 people were killed in the Lion Air and Ethiopian Airlines crashes that happened 5 months apart. Some lawmakers want Boeing executives to testify on what they may have known about those faulty systems. Kris Van Cleave is at Washington's Reagan National Airport. Kris, good morning.
Good morning. A lot of questions. We finally got our hands on that preliminary report, and it paints a terrifying picture, a worst-case scenario, really, for the pilots of Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302. Boeing CEO, who is yet to face questions from lawmakers or reporters, is now apologizing and pledging to fix the problems.
We're taking a comprehensive, disciplined approach and taking the time to get the software update right.
In a pre-recorded message, Boeing's CEO, Dennis Muilenburg, seemed confident the 737 MAX fleet will soon be ready to fly after admitting its flight control system was likely a major factor in 2 deadly crashes.
It will be among the safest airplanes ever to fly.
That message followed a preliminary report by investigators detailing the chaotic situation that unfolded on Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302. Within 44 seconds of takeoff, a sensor malfunctioned, activating the anti-stall system known as MCAS 2 minutes into the flight. 20 seconds later, it went off again, putting the plane into a dive. The pilots were able to pull the nose up some before turning MCAS off, as Boeing instructed, but were not able to regain control. With conflicting alarms sounding, about 30 seconds before crashing, the pilots turned the system back on. MCAS fired again, putting the plane into a 40-degree nosedive, hitting a speed of 575 miles an hour. 737 Captain Dennis Tajer, spokesman for American Airlines pilots, says Boeing must aggressively train pilots to operate its updated system.
This is beyond trust but verify. We're in the show me stage, and that's where this is going to continue to be.
24-year-old Samia Stumo was one of the 8 Americans among the 157 killed on Flight 302.
The potential of my sister and 156 others driven straight into the ground because of Boeing's greed.
Her family is suing Boeing and Ethiopian Airlines. They've also filed a complaint against the FAA.
This is the absolute worst pain that a human being can experience, is the death of their child or loved one in this way. And it has to stop. No more people should die.
While testing the software updates for the 737 MAX aimed at fixing the issues with MCAS, they have found an integration issue with how the update works with other systems on the plane. That's going to take a few weeks to sort out. That's before it can be sent to the FAA for approval. Anthony?
Kris, thank you. So upsetting to read what they went through on this plane.
Anthony, you know, it was terrifying because they knew exactly what was happening and they knew they were in big trouble and nothing that they could do about it. It's terrifying to me.
We're going to continue to follow every step of this process.
Yes.